Previously on Gunpla Note. The idea of polishing is using different grit sandpaper, starting from the lower number, like this one, 400, and slowly go up to 800 or 600 and 2000. It gets faster and faster as we move to a higher number, and you get familiar with the shape of it, and in your hand you will remember it, so you will like automatically moving faster. Hello everybody, this is Astray. So today I'll just try to add some footnote to the previous section, because as you can see, I'm still working on the polishing process, and I think it will take me a while. So that's why I'm trying to just add a little bit of thing here and there, so just to keep your guys informed. Last time I said we try not to use the polish compound because we're using the acrylic paint, which is the oil base. However, it's relatively larger, the components, so it's easier to peel off. I mean, if you play with our previous work before using the acrylic paint as your coloring material, you will find it will even though we put on the clear coat, but still it will be peeling off pretty easily. That's why we're trying to avoid using the polishing compound on the acrylic surface, because it will probably just rip the whole thing off. I said we can use nano paint, which is oil based. However, there's another paint we can use, and I didn't introduce that before, but we were actually using that, which is called the Lacquer paint. The Lacquer usually used on the wood or probably the indoor paint, for the ceiling and the walls. However, it can use for models too, and we have used it, which is the clear coat actually. Remember I said the clear coat is got a stronger hold. That's because it is one of the lacquer paint we're using, and also we can it's so strong that can use either on the acrylic or lacquer paint. However, there's several disadvantages of it. You can see it as an advantage somehow, but yeah. The characteristic of it, because it's made of a synthetic resin, it's got a stronger hold to the surface. However, it's a little bit hard. If you paint it wrong, you want to wash it off, it's a little bit harder for us to clean it. So for beginner, it's not that good for practice purpose, but it gets a pretty bright color actually, even vivider than the acrylic paint and oil paint. So that's why it's probably the main material which most Gunpla professional Gunpla builder are using right now. And I will use them later in the later section, but for this one we will just keep with the what's that called? Acrylic paint. Another disadvantage or characteristic, I would say, not disadvantage of it, is that when you're trying to pile on top of other colors, Since the lacquer paint is pretty strong and it will chew out some of the underpaint if you're using rather like oil-based paint, like enamel or the water-based paint and acrylic. That's why when I apply the clear coat, and you remember I said that the clear coat will eat up some of the paint off. That's the reason, because the characteristic of this paint, it will like chew up the underpaint within it. And the best way to avoid that is use the lacquer paint all the way through, so you won't have this kind of problem. It will give you exactly the result you wanted, but still you need to like wait for a day to dry, even though the lacquer paint usually like dry faster. And there even like a specific thinner for the lacquer paint that allows this to dry slower, because it will allow less like brush stroke, or because we were using airbrush, it doesn't matter. But if you're using like a brush pen, so you probably would like to use that thinner. And the lacquer paint usually is pretty thick. You see, it's like a synthetic resin, so it's almost like a plastic, you know. So yeah, you can expect that to happen. But the good thing is you can save a lot of money by just buying less bottle or paint, you know. Just use more like thinner. And the one last thing is the sanding sponge I introduced before. Actually, there's another way to use that. It's like dip it in the water and get rid of the extras, so we can get an even smoother, thinner result. Well, it's just like some of the water-resistant sanding paper too. It's not that much of a difference, but it just give you a cleaner, even finer polishing when you're using that. But yeah, I'm just keep it dry because yeah, I probably will use that after I polish the whole thing, and just use the water and just dip it in and get rid of extra, and then just go over the surface once, and that will be fine. Alright, that's all for today's session. I will probably not show you the process because I think it's kind of tedious. No. If you enjoyed this, please drop a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.